The big thing with the backing up is a couple things that I want to see. One, I want you to always back up until he moves away from you. So if you start asking, don't stop. You see, like right here, you're asking, don't stop until he actually moves away from you. And this is really important because if we start asking and we stop asking without them doing anything, again, that's another time where there was no actual backing up, then our horse learns that they can ignore what we ask, right? We begin to desensitize them to what we're asking them to do. He does move that one leg, but he doesn't actually go backwards. And so I would have wanted to see you have continued to add pressure with this rope. If he's not moving off the pressure of the rope, take your steady stick, give him a tap on the chest there. But the idea is once you ask, you're going to keep asking until he actually moves backwards. And then, of course, the moment he moves backwards, you would lower your hand and quit shaking the rope. If you were tapping at that point, you would lower your steady stick to the ground like you have it here and quit tapping. It's that release of pressure that helps him know that he made the correct decision. So the timing there is really important. So I'm going to move on to the moving of the front end here. What we want to do is just like you're doing. This is perfect. The way you're picking up that hand, you pick up that stick, and so now you're creating pressure, and the idea is to push him through. Here's what I do want you to change though. You'll notice how you kind of begin to walk around to this side. You're kind of snaking around here. See that? How you're going forward? And so what's happening is as you're going forward, he's going forward, right? When we move the front end, really what we want to see is we want this hind end to stay relatively still, and we want that front end to move away. So in order to change that, what that means is instead of coming out and staying in front, and you can position yourself there, but I want your pressure to come here, okay? I want you to walk into kind of between his nose and his shoulder. And when you walk in to his nose and his shoulder, what I'll do is I'll put my left hand at his nose, and I'll put my right hand and stick kind of down at his shoulders and his forearm here. And so your body will kind of be here. And you see how if you're here and you push through him standing here, you can get him to pivot and rotate on this hind end. So if you were to stand here and then walk towards the rail behind there, you're going to sweep that front end over and that hind end will stay still. So I hope that makes sense. Your body language, your energy, is just where your body is driving. When you're asking for that forward movement, I want your body, instead of snaking around, your body should be driving him this way so that he stays on his hind end and pivots around. If he does go forward, you'll use your backing up tool to back him up, keep him on his hind end, and drive him around.